Hey guys, today we're going to be working on book character art. So we're going to be looking at a couple different book characters each video today. The first book that we're going to look at is Rainbow Fish. It's one of my favorite books. If you don't have that at your house, you can definitely look it up on YouTube for a read-along book. We're going to start with our paper horizontal. So the longest edges, remember, are on the top and bottom of your paper. Grab your pencil. And we're going to start sketching first. You're going to come in from the side of your paper, leaving some room for our fish's tail. And you're going to come down, not to the middle, but a little above the middle. And we're going to start with this big rainbow line. Once you have that, we're going to go down to the bottom. You're going to skip down and we're going to do an upside down rainbow line, almost like a big stretched out U. Once you have this, we're going to give our fish some lips. So we're going to do an oval and another oval, and then you may have to continue your lines to touch the mouth. We're going to go add the tail, so you're going to go up and down. And we're going to give a little rainbow line or a stretched out U on the end of each of our lines. And then we're going to curve this line all the way down to the bottom. We need to give our fish an eye, so you're going to draw a circle with the smaller circle inside. We'll color this in just a few minutes while we're outlining. And then we're going to do rainbow lines that are connected all the way across the fish's face. We're going to go right past this line and you're going to give this fish a fin. So you're going to go up and then curve back down. And then we're going to give it some smaller fins at the bottom. One that comes across off the top of the body. So you're going to erase that line. And then you're going to draw one that comes out from behind the other side of the body. You want these to be similar, so just use your eraser, kind of make them so they match. And then one more in the back. Once you have this, we need to add scales. We're going to start at the top. These are also rainbow lines, just how we started. If you notice, I'm going in the middle of the rainbow line that I drew the first time. We're going to do that all the way back down our fish's body. Making sure to rotate your rainbow line every time so that it's hitting the middle of the rainbow line before it. We're going to stop before we get to the tail. Do two more. So now your fish has scales. Now I want you to grab your Sharpie and we're gonna outline all of our pencil lines. Remember to work slowly and carefully so that you do not have to go back and erase. If you get off your line, just grab your pencil and go erase the lines that you missed. You can fill in the middle part of your eye. I'm going to erase these outside lines. And then you can trace your scales. Make sure you go slow so you don't have to erase a whole lot. If you get off your lines, just make it work. Use your Sharpie, work slowly. You always have your eraser where you can go back and erase any lines. That's why we start with pencil. Make sure to erase all your lines that are showing through. I'm going to be using crayons to color this today. You can use markers, colored pencils, whatever you want. Because it's a rainbow fish, I'm going to be coloring its scales, all different colors. Doesn't have to look exactly like the book character rainbow fish. You can color it however you want. It could be in a pattern or however you want to color it. Make sure to take your time staying in the lines. Remember, you don't really want any white showing through your drawing. Your rainbow fish should be super colorful. Whatever colors you want to use. Also add some details to its fins. So it kind of looks like the rainbow fish if you want it to. If you kind of overlap your colors, so I'm kind of coloring on top of this pink color with my blue, it'll kind of give it a blended look. Rainbow fish has kind of blue fins and a tail and a blue face. And again, I'm just going to overlap on top of the pink color a little bit. Make sure you're coloring in solid, not leaving any white showing. Rainbow fish also has kind of a yellow gold colored lip. So we're going to color his mouth that color. And then I'm going to finish up coloring his scales and his fin. So notice all the rainbow fish is using cool colors for his scale. Cool colors are blue, greens, purples. They should remind you of something cool, like snow, water, ice. We're going to get all these colored in, and then we'll add one more little detail. Once you have all your scales colored, don't forget to use your crayon or marker to sign your name. If your parents also are home and have some aluminum foil, that's that shiny stuff you cook with, You can add some extra detail to this rainbow fish. Remember in the story, he gives some of the scales that are shiny away to his friends. So if you will take a strip of aluminum foil, and I like to fold mine a couple of times, and you're just going to cut out some circles out of your aluminum foil. Make sure you have help with scissors if you need help and you have asked your parents' permission. You can also cut these out one at a time because it's a little tricky to get them back apart, but you can do it. Then if you have a glue stick at your house, I just take my glue stick and find a scale, put some glue on there, and then I give this rainbow fish some shiny scales to give it some extra detail. And there is your rainbow fish. Great job.